What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, man? It is Friday night and I'm feeling all right. And check it out, man. I got my ball here. Reasons in your house. I am your host, Tim Harvey, and my man Isaac. What's going on this Friday afternoon?
What's good, my brothers? How y'all doing, man? Glad to be here another Friday, man. Let's get it.
Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Ando, what's going on in the West out there, baby?
Boy, UGA boy on the West Side. Happy Friday, big dog.
For sugar down. Hey, you do know that. Okay, Akita, what's going on, baby?
What's out, bow wow, bow wow? What's out? What's going on, baby? I'm sitting out here on the deck. I figured I'd bring it from a different spot today, trying to change my light. And I get a little, cause I'm out here looking like a chocolate midnight morsel right now. But I'm gonna get it right. Light out here, hopefully, and be able to see.
Right. Big Leo, what's up, baby?
What's up? What's going on? What's going on? I'm here now after a few technical difficulties. I'm ready.
Okay, we're ready to do the doggone thing, man. So check it out, man. So we're gonna jump right in with the head lead, man. The Trump administration has stated that that if they reelected, they want to eliminate the Department of Education. Okay, just completely eliminate that. But let me give you a few notes about that. Okay, the effects of that. Just a few notes. Okay, so if that happens, 8 million students a year will lose Pell Grants. Okay, 49,000 or more teachers would lose their positions. 1.3 trillion in student loans would be at risk. 23.9 million low-income students would lose 15 billion of Title I funding annually. Wow. 5 million children and students with disabilities would lose 12.7 billion used every year to ensure that they have and receive a quality education. Now, with all that being said, if you want to walk in there, and I don't know what the rhyme or reason is why they want to get rid of the Department of Education. I don't know that. I don't know what the reason is behind it. We've always had it. We have a secretary in place, and that is a cabinet position for a reason. So with that being said, what are your thoughts about this, and how do you think it will impact the future of the education in this country? I'll start with you later.
Start with me. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I haven't read that entire document, but I have read the part about the Department of Education. It's just, that's a lot to read, man. But the Department of Education, yeah, I think it'll have a huge effect, and I do think it's on purpose. I work at a Title I school. It's been Title I school for a while, and what that means is there are opportunities for kids who otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to experience some things educationally as other kids would. And so I know it's a really good program. And so as I started doing some research on Project 25, all right, I realized that that Title I status would go away. Their aim for that is to initially use funds to go to the state without much oversight as to what the state does with it. In other words, that money comes to the state intended to be for certain things dealing with Title I schools and some other things. What they initially hope to do is, hey, we're going to go ahead and still give this money to the state, but we're going to give them oversight, give that state oversight as to how they use it. Here in South Carolina, we've already had some issues with that when it comes to funding that came in that was supposed to go to public schools that ended up somehow going to private schools, and the public schools didn't get it. And so with Project 2025, initially that's what would happen. And then eventually it says the intent is to get rid of it altogether. Title any Title I benefits. All right. There's a million other things, man, that it's
for a minute. We'll come back to him. Okay, Akita, what you got for that, man?
Still got me. Still got me.
Oh yeah, you back? Okay, I'm sorry about that. I thought you got disconnected for a quick second. Go ahead, finish your thought, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Yeah, I just like I said, that's I think it's intentional. I know it's intentional, and so I just think it'll have a big impact because now you're going to have kids who already don't get the benefit. Small town, rural areas. Less affluent. They don't have what they need to, be on par with everybody else. And I think it's going to do much more damage to them than has already happened. That's my initial take on it.
Okay.
So my take, man, when we talk about that and we think about, trying to get rid of the Department of Education, is right there. That presents a real tragedy, because for one, why would you try to get rid of the ability for individuals in low income families and low income communities where they depend on those particular funding to be able to educate their kids.
Bingo.
Right. We don't want to do things like that, because what it is we trying to go backwards instead of forward. Right. If you think about if you looked at the last 4 days, right, of the DNC, right, we talked about going forward and not backwards. What that is a mechanism to try to allow us to go backwards to where they can be predominantly the ones that are getting that education like back in the day. Before schools were integrated, right? They get that high education, get the more training, the better opportunities. It's already happening. If you look at it, some organizations have already decided, we're gonna get rid of our can't even get the word out right now. The ability to hire minorities, right? Or anybody of that set. So they started
like affirmative action type thing. I got you.
It's a real type thing. So when you look at, and you think about the individual that's trying to push that, look at his education. It was already in question anyway. Who was doing his work for him?
Yeah.
No
doubt.
Who was doing his schoolwork? It
no
wasn't
doubt.
him.
No doubt.
So to do something like that, it's not going to be acceptable, because we got too many individuals and students out there in the younger generation that are excelling to a point to where it was unheard of, to where they, you look at the ones that are out there getting scholarships, or they acing the SATs, right? You got the ones getting over 1 million plus in scholarship offers from prestigious universities, and you know who they are? They minorities.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna stop and just let you present something that we're not gonna be able to sit down and stand by and just let you do it. So to fund the Department of Education, that ain't gonna happen, because everybody's thinking like, hey, why would we want to go backwards? Education is what is key. That's what makes us who we are. We're trying to set our part, and the only way we're gonna be able to do that is to make sure everybody's educated, and that means everybody, not just a select group.
Or have a chance to do it anyway. You're right.
Exactly.
Ando, what's your thoughts, brother? Go ahead, Lev.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the way they're trying to package it is that it's going to make things better for everybody, educationally, and that's just not the case. That's being just looking at one side. Like I said earlier, we got kids that we're able to take on different trips that they're funded because of the Title I status for these students, man. And so you talk about bringing this thing in and trying to sell it as it's going to help everybody. It's not going to help everybody, because you read it, it simply says what it's going to take away first.
No doubt. Ando, your thoughts?
Dude, I think it's man, that's a crazy. It's such a crazy idea. I can't even really. I guess you have to take it seriously, but it's like, do you really know what you're talking about when you say something like that? I don't think so. I don't think so. And I think they could probably try to push that, but I don't think they would be they would be successful. You're talking about all these teachers losing their jobs, and the scholarships and the benefits, all things the Department of Education is responsible for. I mean, there's already enough that they don't teach in school. So it's enough that they don't teach in school.
Yeah.
And for a long time, we were still teaching what we were teaching in school was improper. I mean, why is Columbus Day still on our calendar? Why are we writing reports on that like he discovered something? And when we know for years, I don't know what we got a contract.
It's been proven that this guy ain't do nothing but just sail around the world and go on vacation. You ain't discovered nothing, guy.
Lost in the mud, man.
You ain't discovered nothing. How you gonna discover something? There's people already there.
Already there, bro. Already there.
He jumped
just spinning around in the goddamn circle.
I know, right?
Yeah. Isaac, what are your thoughts on that, brother?
I I actually think, man, that I agree with everyone else. I think what how they're trying to sell it to us is that they're putting everything back in the state's hands, right? But and allowing the states to make their own decisions, but that hurts communities like, black and brown communities where the towns already don't have no funding, and they rely on that government funding. And so if you take that away, it just suppresses the black and brown people that are already behind. And so I disagree with it. I mean, I think everything needs an oversight,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
here's my
disagree.
thoughts on it. So here are my thoughts on it. I think it's all targeted. And a good segue to what you're saying here. I'm gonna caveat off that a little bit. I think it's all targeted, okay? Because if you go back, the strategy was in the Jim Crow era was we're gonna keep the South gonna have a different rules of operating, you know what I'm saying, than the rest of the country. So if you put everything in the state's hands, which is strategic, it's by design, someone felt like that it was smart enough. If I put it in the state's hands, then we're gonna be able to have our way. Because we all know that in this country that the North is different from the South, the Midwest is different from the West, the Southwest is different from the East Coast. I mean, there's differences in the country. It is, and that's why it's necessary, like you just alluded to, that you have that federal oversight, because you have states trying to operate independently. And to get to the point where if you empower them too much, then you have another succession where we have Confederacy type situation in our hand. They get to the point where we don't think they have to listen to you. And what came very close to that was my man down there in Texas when, he didn't follow that federal ruling with that border thing down there. And then he started trying to be, doing his own thing like that. After the federal government had already told him exactly what they was doing, but he wanted to go do his own thing. But that happens. If you notice in the South, in Texas and Florida and all these southern states, they want to operate on their own rules because that's their thing from back in the day. And they seem to think they're going to be able to go back to that at some point. But, I just don't see how, you can look at this and like Ando said, and take it serious. But then again, you have to take it serious because, they don't care about the people losing their jobs and all that. They just casualties of war. They just going to use them as collateral damage. They're not even looking at that because they got an agenda they're trying to push, and it is going to affect black and brown people across, like Akita said, across the country. It's going to affect black and brown people. But the saving grace is this, though. I would warn them to look at this, though. I just watched on the news the other night that, if our colleges are funded, if we go in there, we show up and we show out. Because Clark University right now is blowing it off the map, okay? Yeah. They got some funding right now, and they got like an 85% graduation rate where these guys are like 3.0 or higher, which is incredible, So if you give us the chance, we can sit down in that classroom, we can do the D. So they better be careful with that, because you think you're going to tailor to one audience, but then you're going to start, if you take away the money for all that, we're going to start showing up at Howard. And we're going to start showing up at Harvard, I'm saying, and Dartmouth and Brown and Cornell, you know what I'm saying, in masses, and not like the little sprinkles we have in there now. We're going to start showing up at your major spots. Then what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know what? Part of that thing too is you leave it up to the states. Now as a federal, government, I can come back now when a state like, say, a South Carolina, any of these states you're talking about that's down south, some of these states going to do some of these idiotic things like removing all these type books that are necessary and all the other things that help, has helped everybody get educated forever. These states start doing this stuff and then it goes haywire. Now federal government can look back and say, hey, hey, that's y'all, the state did it. That's not on us. Reelect me, because I didn't do this. This was the state of South Carolina, state of North Carolina that did this. So don't put this on me. It's not gonna fall back on them, and they know that.
Yeah, go ahead, Isaac. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and more than colleges being affected, it affects pre-K through 6th grade.
Yep.
More. It affects pre-K through 6th grade. So it affects colleges and stuff. But these elementary schools and middle schools, they'll take those communities were hurt because
Great point.
of not having an oversight from the Department of Education.
Great point. And the most of
I'm glad you said something about pre-K too, Matt, because when I read it, one of the things I saw was it takes away Head Start, and we all know that
it does. It takes away. Yeah,
like
it does.
That's big.
It does. I was gonna read that, and you know what? And the most things you're gonna learn in your lifetime or in your adolescent years, man.
Absolutely.
You know, so that's important. The stuff you learn from K through 6 is that's the building block for everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And so look at it like this. I have my grandson is 5 years old, and he's special. You know, he's not autistic, but he needs some special attention. But you taking away this takes away from that.
That's right.
Right.
His opportunity to be able to do what he need to do.
Yeah. Yep. That means my 3-year-old granddaughter won't be able to go to pre-K next year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And see, those are the things that I think that you know you have to like look at everything. You know, when you're out there and you're voting for people and you're looking at issues, man, you can't look at the top thing. How's it gonna affect, you know? You got to look at everything, you know, and it was disturbing for me. So, you know, that's just one of the things that I want to talk about this week and even though they talked about it in the DNC last night, it's almost like they was reading our minds because we was coming up with this topic this week. But I think it's important. That's one of the things that I think we probably should look at, voters should look at, especially on the ballot. Go out there and take that into consideration too, because I mean, you know, everyone aspire for their children to go out there and have an opportunity to go out there and do what they want to do, and this would definitely put a damper on that. You know? Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna move into a little more fun. You know, we always kick it a little bit on Friday, man. So the this or that tonight, man. Our first this or that, man. Check it out, and I know we all know about this. Everybody know about this. This is the culture, baby. Man, so check it out, man. This or that, fish on Friday or soul food Sunday? Which one would you prefer?
For me, it'd be soul food Sunday, man. Soul food Sunday because in South Carolina, man, we ate fish for breakfast, but you know, yes, I mean that's just what it was. And but it's so
that's a southern thing right there. That's a southern thing.
Hey man, listen. But soul food Sundays, man. Soul food Sundays take me back to my childhood.
So soul food Sunday, I know why you say that. I know why you say it because I know you. I've been knowing you for about 30 years.
Go ahead.
You say soul food Sunday because soul food Sunday they got that barbecue beer. Okay, don't nothing get colder. Don't nothing get colder than barbecue beer. And if y'all don't know what barbecue beer is that beer that be in that cooler. That you put that beer in there and pour that ice on it, and you reach in there and you got to shake your hand because you always get frostbite trying to get cold down there. That don't nothing get colder. When somebody, you know, I use a phrase like this. I tell folks in the wintertime, I go out and say, man, it's colder than barbecue beer out here. And people be looking at me like, man, what you talking about? You don't understand what cold is till you have barbecue beer, dog. You don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you going soul food?
Yeah, I'm soul food Sunday, man. I'm soul food Sunday all day.
And what you got, dog? What they got down in the middle of Georgia? Talk to them, player. What you going with, Ando?
Oh, big dog. Come on now. All right, so it's an age range thing for me, right? So
here we go.
Right now, you know, I can say, you know, soul food Sunday, but growing up, you know, 7 to 18 years old, dude, Fish Friday, bro. I mean, dude, we used to go get about 15, 20 pounds of whiting because it was a bunch of us. And it was about 12 of us up in that 3-bedroom there. But bro, that Fish Fry Friday, man, I know I was gonna eat as much whiting, catfish, mullet, everything at the fish market with some hush puppies and fries. Brand, I look forward to that. You know, you can.
He said mullet.
You know, at that age, you heard that mullet. You heard that mullet. Yeah, my grandfather get the cheapest thing in the snow. You know, straight out of Georgia, boy. I'm straight out of Georgia. but as an adult, I started to shift to soul food Sundays. You know, because you know, you got I really started having appreciation for greens and I love my piece of fried chicken. Because here's another thing too, Tim, is because here's the thing, bro. Every day in my house was Soul Food Sunday, bro.
Real talk.
That's why I look forward to the Fish Friday, bro.
Real talk.
Because I was eating neck bone and pig ears and snap peas and butter beans and collard greens and
on a Monday,
baked chicken, fried chicken
on a Monday.
Every day, you know what I'm saying? Every day the Barnyard Pimp was up. It was 3 different times in the kitchen. What you want, baby? Barbecue? I got something baked in the oven, or you want the fry? No, the fry for your granddaddy. Leave the breast for him, and leave him.
You can't eat that breast.
Barbecue.
You can't eat that breast. You got to get that thigh. Don't eat that breast. That's for the older folks. Don't eat that breast.
Chicken for the
You better not touch it, bro.
You don't mess with. So watch down. Now down there in Fort Worth, Dallas area, down in the Metroplex down there.
Hey, listen, man. We went Soul Food Sunday. But as I branched away from old Fort Worth, Texas, I branched away. It became that fish, that Friday fish was something different. Your old fish fry Fridays, because you've been used to the doggone Soul Food Sunday, so you had to try something different. And when they introduced me to, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you, man, my daughter just recently, not too long ago, introduced me to a fish spot that somewhere up in Richmond. She still ain't told me the location, but she just bring it home. Bro, I don't know what they dusting over that fish.
He said dusting.
They dusting something over them fish and them fries. I be like,
he said dusting.
Hey, Did you say they dusted them, dog? They dusted them.
I'm sending her the money saying, I don't know what you got going on this afternoon at work, but I need you to stop by that fish place, wherever it is, because you don't want to tell me, and bring me old fatback, because I need to feed my fatback. I need to feed that. I got
it's got to be filleted, though.
Man, that fish, hey, Isaac, when I tell you, that fish, she still won't tell me the name, but she'll go get it.
So check it out. When I read to Chester, when I pull up the Chester, Fort Lee area, calm down. I don't know the correct name. I'm sorry, but Fort Lee area, what I know. When I pull up there, y'all, that's where I want to go. When I come there, I'm gonna do a little book sign and all that. But after that, I want to go get a little fish, dog. So
hey, Tim, watch out. Boy, you see I'm studying right now. That doggone fish, man. When I first tried, I said, "What they put on?" I'm like, "What is this on this?"
Hey, look. I ain't seen you that excited since Pearl River, dog.
Hey, Pearl River, man. Hey, I'm gonna crack them crab legs for about 2 hours. I'm going in.
What you got for it, man? I think I know where you going with it, but what you talking about there?
Well, I got 2 answers. Oh, hey, you know me. I got 2 answers for you. So it's Soul Food Sunday for sure, and the reason I say that is because Soul Food Sunday, we getting all the fixings and we getting fish. Yeah. So we're gonna get the both worlds. So we're gonna get the ribs, we're gonna get the chicken, we're gonna get the collard greens, we get the macaroni and cheese.
That's true.
All that stuff. And we're gonna throw the fish in there too. And on a good Sunday, might throw some crab legs in there. So we're gonna get all of it.
He down there by the water, so
he down there by the water.
But I'm gonna tell you that what almost made me give you a different answer. And I'm about to crack y'all up. That doggone buttayaki on Friday night in Okinawa, Japan.
What you talking about? What you talking about? Well, you better stop playing, boy.
The audience don't know nothing about that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That
y'all better Google buttayaki right now. I'm telling you, dog.
That buttayaki, yes, sir.
If you ask me, Lev, you know what I'm going to say right now. I'm going to give you my answer, dog. I'm frying Nemo, dog. I'm frying Nemo.
He frying Nemo every day.
I'm frying Nemo, dog. I ain't frying Nemo. I'm frying Nemo. I'm frying Nemo, dog.
But you ain't waiting till Wednesday. You ain't waiting till Friday to fry Nemo, though.
Yeah.
So
you already know.
So let me get all this true story. And my brothers right now, man, Isaac and Lev gonna testify to this right now. This is true story right here. True story. On Fridays in Okinawa, we was in Okinawa. On Fridays, in the office, I'm gonna say this again, in the office, not outside. I would bring a fish fry fryer on Friday, and we would fry fish in the office all
Yes, sir.
morning, every Friday.
Yes, sir.
And no,
Yes, sir.
listen.
We got that entire building in there smelling like hush puppies and fish, dog. And
Hey.
I'm talking about it ain't never.
No.
And everybody walking down the hall has got that international look. Everybody look like this.
And no.
The
And no.
only,
Fish
hey,
fry in the
the
bug, dog.
only, the only
the brigade
S3 in the
headquarters.
Army smell like fish.
In the brigade headquarters, in the S3 office.
In the
Yes, sir.
brigade.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, I worked for him. He had just made E8. We both in the office, and he in there frying fish, and the colonel is upstairs.
Hey, very first building. As soon as you come on the installation, very first building, they over there frying fish.
It was nothing professional about their organization at all. The commanding officer come down there and get him a fish sandwich. Okay, but they know what time it is. Every Friday he come down there. We supposed to be professional and button up. Yes, sir. How you doing? All that. No, he didn't care nothing about that. What hot sauce, coach? That's what he called me, coach, because I was the coach of the football
That's a true
team.
story.
He come down there.
True story.
What
True
hot sauce,
story.
coach? You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody down there like this here.
Yeah.
It's hot, just doesn't burn all the insides of your mouth, all of them.
Hey,
Hey,
I used to
Tim.
run up that hill. So I worked down the hill. I used to run up that hill to come get that fish.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Okay.
Tim, what kind
Fish.
of drink was in the refrigerator?
Oh, you better stop playing.
Orange.
Sunkiss, baby, pros. Sunkiss orange. You know what time it is?
That's a true story.
Yeah.
And with
Like
the
you roll
light,
from
with
that,
the
man.
light bread.
Yeah, and light bread. That we call it light bread. Okay, y'all
Light
don't know
bread,
light
Hey,
bread.
that's hey, brother.
Light bread. Okay.
That's the
So
true
what's
story.
worse to you, man? What's worse to y'all, man? Some steak breath or some body odor? Leah, I'm gonna go ahead and let you take that one right there.
Oh, that's
What's
an
worse?
easy one. Oh, it's an easy one. It's the body odor.
It's
It's the body odor. It say that. Hey, I can turn and walk away. You know, I can face the other way or something, man. If your breath kicking, but that
Yeah.
body odor, I don't care which way you turn, it's still gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. So it don't
Hold on,
You
matter.
can't get away
It
from it.
Hold on, Lev. You said the body, you said the breath you could turn away, right? What if it's
Yeah.
your teacher and you sitting at the desk and they explaining something to you?
Hey, been there, been there before.
Hey, how you turn away? You still got a list. You trying to
I
get
do
an
the same thing. There you go. Turn away. Just shake your head and say, yeah, I understand. Don't understand nothing.
Don't
Just
understand
shake your
nothing.
head. Yeah, I
Just
got
get
it.
it over with. Just get it over with.
Yeah,
Akita,
I'll
what you
take
think?
this.
What you think it is? What you think it is, Akita?
Man, hey, listen, man. I done ran into some people with some breath, boy. Boy, y'all know the term halitosis. The halitosis. Boy, that halitosis time 3. Boy, they hit you in the face, boy, you damn near puke.
Ooh, Lord, have mercy.
Like, hey, and you trying to hit them, but they like, what's wrong? No, I'm good. Go ahead and say what you're saying again. You gotta, it's the breath, man. It's the breath. Cause when you own mouth, it makes sure where you and you in there blowing in your mouth.
Make you almost sick just on contact.
Hey, you about to throw up. You catch yourself. It's the breath, man.
Right.
All right. It's the breath.
Ando, what you got? What you got for it, dog?
Well, that's a hard one, man. You always give me these goddamn matrix questions. You know what I'm saying? Red pill, blue pill, red pill, blue pill. I don't know what the fuck. But both of them are horrible, bro. Like my man Keita said, sometimes make you want to throw up in your goddamn mouth. And then, the body odor sometimes, bro. The worst thing about that is it lingers in the freaking room.
Yeah,
So
it does.
they've been gone for 4 hours and it still smell like Badusi in your office. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've been gone.
Yeah.
So that's hard, man. That's hard.
It's a hard question. I know it's a hard question, but
I just say body odor. I just say body odor just because it has a longer shelf life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can take that. Isaac, what you got?
I'm gonna say body odor, man. I'm with Ando. Both of them are terrible, but I'm gonna say body odor because that guy that still try to spray that Stetson cologne on top of the body odor, which
Try to
makes
spray
it
that
even
axe.
worse, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you mine, dog. I got two too. I'm gonna go like Liv. I got 2 of them on this. Sometimes, man, I smelled a dude breath one time, man. My daughter had some partners over, and it was a guy and 2 other girls, and this dude messed up my mother-in-law whole house. Though. His breath smelled like wheelchair pillars, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Smell
And
like what?
It smell like
wheelchair
what, bro?
pillars. Wheelchair pillars. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
It's-
Where you get this stuff from?
Did
man?
you say wheelchair pillows?
Yes, sir.
Wheelchair
Yes, sir.
pillows.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just think, dog. I mean, just
The
all messed
hell?
up.
I
Just
know
all
you
messed
got
up, dog. And,
Ando, I tell you, you got a
and
million of them. You got a
you
million
know,
of them. Wheelchair pillows.
I'm just telling you. Listen, I'm just telling y'all what it is, dog. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the body odor, you know, like I done smelled folks stink before. You know, you don't smell folks stink before. You know, they be a little foggy. You know, they walk by, you be like, you know this, but breath, like even though it's a short, like I don't say, okay, body got a longer shelf life, but breath is more deadly. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you got a doodle bird that just crawl down your throat and just lay eggs and just pay rent and buy a house in your throat, dog. When you got a doodle bird to go down there and just set up residence, that would just almost just stank breath almost change your life, dog. It almost change your life. It'll change. It'll make you. It's almost stroke like. You know, somebody with a stank breath will talk to you, give you Bell's palsy. It'll make your face this droop. You know what I'm saying?
That body odor have you open up some windows, dog. But
Yeah.
that body odor have you open all the windows in the house. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, it will. But it's just, but that stank breath is just a little more lethal.
So does the stank breath or the body odor smell like wheelchair pillow, dog? That's
The
just,
stank breath smell like wheelchair pillows.
God damn. Man.
He's
That's
still
some bad
on the
breath
wheelchair.
right there. Because you know they don't change
Hey.
the wheelchair pillows out for like 17 years, man. They
You
just,
think of
they
somebody?
just pass it on to the next dude, dog.
Now look, I ain't want to go to hell for saying this, but you think now wheelchair pillows, the folks don't never get out of that. Okay, they sit there 24/7, you know, so it can't be pleasant, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Man, get your boy, man.
Hey,
Hey, listen.
you gotta get him.
Hey, I'm a comedian 65% of the time, dog, and I disclosed that. I told y'all that. I got you. But okay,
That's
so
funny, man.
but we're gonna move on,
That's
dog. Okay, so what's the bigger retrograde, man? Is it Uno or Operation? Back in the day, watch dog. Back in the day, man, what would you rather rock? Uno or Operation, dog?
Hey, something, man. I toyed on this one. I even pulled a family on that one. But you know what? I saw something on TikTok, man. Man, the dude down there ran a Boston on with Uno cards.
I saw that
You know what
on his wife. I saw that.
Well, he
Drop reverse skip,
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah.
He talking about Uno. Man, he crushed her spirit, bro. She had aspirations of being the best thing. She had just got promoted to a new job, and he just said, you know what? I don't care about your new job.
And he tore it down.
Boy, he beat her down so bad. Like he said, you know what I'm gonna do with you? I'm gonna beat you down like Mike Tyson in his prime when he hit that man in 45 seconds and knocked him. He took her whole spirit, just crushed him and balled him up and threw him in her face and said, ha, skip. Reverse.
Lord, I'm messing.
Uno.
That ain't good.
You did.
I know what you got. Retro. We're going back.
Well, okay, all right, dog. You know, so like I said, you know, I was a baby growing up in the house with my grandparents and stuff. So it was always 8 to 12 in the house. So when the Operation came out, you know, it's like I'm always looking over somebody's shoulder saying like, oh, let me try my turn. I'm getting elbowed out of the way, you know what I'm saying? So so it was Uno initially because I could participate. But man, boy, by the time I joined the military and I could afford my own Operation game, well, I was in that motherfucker. Like, I knew I could do it.
Man.
I knew I could do it. Shit.
You do get out.
So probably do an operation at heart. You know what I'm saying?
Your operation, man. Isaac, which one you got, dog? I know you got a draw for in your pocket right now.
You know what, man? I'm not a big Uno dude, man. I'm a spade guy. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm gonna say Operation. To me, Uno is like, you know, it's something to try to take the place of spades, and so
it's a knockout spades.
To me, it's a knockout spade. So I'm gonna say Operation as a young boy, you know, throwback.
So right on. Lamb, which one you do, dog?
I'm gonna say Operation, man.
Yeah, y'all don't judge me, man, but I played Operation. I think maybe 1 or 2 times in my life, and then Uno. I just learned how to play Uno. Well, I ain't gonna say learn. I knew how to play, but I just started playing Uno maybe a couple of years ago, man. So I don't know. I might need to sit this one out. If I got to choose one, I'm gonna say Uno because I love it now. But that Operation, man, maybe 2 or 3 times as I was growing up. That was it. So Uno it is.
Okay, well, what I'm gonna tell you right now, it's Uno for me, and I'm gonna tell you why it's Uno, man. Me and my cousin, man, and I hope she watching right now, Marcy Ellington, man. Shout out Dayton, Ohio, man. Dayton, Ohio, what's up? What's up? Shout out Dayton, Ohio. Well, my cousin, man, Marcy, man, was the Uno guru. You couldn't beat her, man. You couldn't beat her. So if you can even sit on the table with her, man, you consider yourself lucky if you could even stay in the game. Because Marcy was the Uno guru. You know,
she beat you like a redhead stepchild.
oh man, I'm telling you, she whooped me like Toby, dog. Whooped me like Toby. Whooped me like Toby, dog. You know, just when you think you good, she hit you with about 2 or 3 draw fours and a reverse skip draw fold. I felt like Liu Kang was kicking me, dog. You know, from Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Liu Kang would kick your back pockets off, dog. If you don't watch it, you know, just when you think you got him, he jump up and bicycle and kick it. You know what I'm saying? Then that's it, dog.
And then finish.
Finish him, you know.
Hey, when you play Uno, do y'all play house rules or y'all play the traditional way?
You know what? Everybody be making up their own stuff, and I don't like that.
It depends on where you go. Everybody
know where you go, man, because they ain't gonna let you be great, dog. They ain't gonna let you be great, man.
That's why it took me so long. That's why it took me so long to learn it. Everybody got different rules.
Man,
yeah, man.
Uno got
so check it out. We're gonna wrap it up with this, man. Off the dome.
Oh,
okay. Who or what are you putting on blast this week, August 24th, Virgo season, starting tomorrow? Your big boy is his birthday. Man, what y'all putting on blast this week? I'm gonna start with my main man, Isaac. Tell me what you put on blast. Who or what are you putting on blast?
I'm putting on a who and a what.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting on blast every Chipotle restaurant in America. Every 16 and 17-year-old person that work at them. I'm putting all of them on blast because I'm tired of seeing brown rice in the white rice and lettuce in the guacamole. Lev, it burn. If you want to see me at y'all know I don't. Lev, look, you know I don't cuss no more. But I tell you, I know I do it.
But you know how to do it. But you know how to do it.
And when I walk in Chipotle, man, Lev, I be wanting to get that joke in the 4-finger. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It burns me up. Akita, that one in Chester, I want to blow it up.
I know. Hey, I ain't been in there.
Don't say that now.
I don't even go in.
I do, bro. Man,
it's all over your face.
I'm putting Chipotle on blast today.
Putting Chipotle on blast. Akita, well, since he shot it to you got to get on in there, dog. What you putting on blast?
I'm gonna go in there, man. I'm gonna tell you. My thing that taps my hide is I'm taking my vehicle in for a state inspection sticker. I just need my state inspection sticker. I don't need nothing else, but I ain't left 2 minutes at the parking lot after taking my vehicle and leaving, and you done text me talking about, hey, we looking for your vehicle. We need it. We'll give you top dollar for it. I say, man, I didn't come in there for that. I came in there for you to give me a state inspection sticker. I don't need you to text me 30 seconds after I done left out the drive at your parking lot talking about you trying to buy my vehicle. I'm not saying nothing. I want a state inspection sticker. What are you talking about? Leave me the hell alone. I never heard from you. It ain't gonna text me like I know you. Hey, my name is Dion, and
he broke it down. Dion.
I'm like, okay, I don't give a crap. How did you get my first off? Because I went to the service department to get a state inspection ticket, and all of a sudden I'm getting texted by a sales agent that's trying to buy my vehicle. Leave me the hell alone.
He wants your vehicle. Let's get it.
He want my vehicle, and like I came in that time I was trying to sell it. And then the top, first off, are you the same guy when I rolled up that said, is that your vehicle? Bitch, didn't I get out? I'm sorry. I mean, didn't I?
That boy hot.
We on the internet, dog. We on the internet. We on the internet. Speak your truth.
What are you asking me?
Speak your truth. We on the internet.
Be you, man.
Yeah. Ando, what you got, baby?
Man, burn my heart right now. It just happened today. I'm gonna put Bertolotti Disposal. It's the refuse company here that services my community. And they don't get out the goddamn trucks here in California. You know, they ride around in Cadillac garbage trucks and they got these little arms that come out, pick your trash can up. If your trash cans are too close, do you know these jokers won't even get out and adjust it and, you know, empty your trash? They'll just keep driving. You know, I'm from the South where we ride around on the back of the trash trucks, you know, with one arm hanging. You know, the guys, they hop off, they get up all your trash, whether the lid's sticking up, it's on the ground. They throw
waving
it
at folks and
the
everything.
trash can back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They keep on rolling. These guys, they ride around in goddamn shades at 4:35 in the morning. You know, got a good big computer screen up there. And if your damn trash cans is 3 inches too close, you know, they just keep on moving, man.
And they won't pick it
up. Then I got to call and say, hey, they didn't pick my trash up. Okay, sir. Well, we'll send somebody out. And then they'll send somebody out and he's looking all pissed off. Then he got to write me up because we got 4 different trash cans out here. Oh, shoot. He had a leaf in the trash can where it's supposed to have been a piece of cardboard. That's why we didn't pick. Bitch, you didn't even get out and look at it. You was in the goddamn truck. Just after the fact. You know? So that's what's burning my heart today. The lazy garbage disposal people over here. We need to send them to the South for training so they can ride around in the back of the truck and understand how good they got it over here.
That's right. That's right. Lem, what you putting on blast, dog?
Man, I'm putting something that's near and dear to all our hearts on blast. The NFL. I'm putting the NFL on blast.
Come on.
This is year 8. This is year 8 where Colin Kaepernick ain't got a job in the NFL. And I ain't even talk about playing quarterback. How is this man not on somebody's team as some type of quarterback coach, special assistant? I mean, anything, man. Diversity, inclusion, represent anybody. You can find a role for this guy because of what he did. This dude been out there. This year 8. This happened in 2016 now.
Yeah.
And you telling me in 8 years, it ain't one team that can find a spot for this dude to do something. No,
and that was about fast. It don't seem like it's been that long, but that was about fast.
8 years. 8 years. 2016.
And you can keep the NFL on the chopping block because what they did with that kick thing is absolutely dumb.
It is dumb. It is dumb.
It is dumb.
Well, check this out. I got one. Let me tell y'all what put some wind in my jaws, dog. Okay? Let me tell you what put some wind in my jaws right now. Like them put some wind in my jaws. I'm mad. I'm fired up. Let me pull this thing close. Y'all get what I'm saying? National Basketball Association.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know.
TNT. Let me tell y'all something right now. Let me tell y'all something right now. How in the world, or as my brother Michael would say, how in the blue hell are you going to have a Martin Luther King Day lineup without the Atlanta Hawks, first of all, not even playing on MLK? But how is it that the first time that I've seen in a long time that you don't have a MLK game in Atlanta on that game? This is what it's from. Tell me why are the Hawks on the road playing Lamb Knicks in New York City on MLK Day?
They making a lot of bad decisions, dog. That's one of many.
What are we doing?
You
can't have no MLK Day in the NBA and represent that and not highlight the city of Atlanta.
Oh, boy. Right. Hey, White Dog, I'm about to say something about the doggone the refs suspending players for kneeling. I thought that's what you was about to come at.
No, I'm talking about this right there. It says right here, and I quote, TNT will present a doubleheader on NBA TV with televised one game on Martin Luther King Day on Monday, January the 20th. And Trae Young, our All-Star, tweeted, MLK disappointed in all of y'all. Okay? We are sorry for this. I'm sorry, Atlanta, but the NBA has to do better. Okay?
Hey, I thought you was about to go to doggone taking Charles Barkley and Shaq and all of them off of the
NBA. That's why they
go down, but we can do a whole show about that by it on. These guys' ratings are on Jupiter. I mean, through the rate. What is the NBA without inside the NBA? Ernie Johnson, do you know the lineage in there, man? We talking about Craig Sager. You know, they came through there. on
Yeah, bro.
TNT Sports. You know what I'm saying?
Always great.
Come
Yep.
on,
And
man.
so
Yeah,
now so now you're gonna be streaming games on Paramount and Amazon Prime
And that's the next thing. So you can't watch, NBA on regular TV no more. So they lost the
money.
right. So, but but let's go back. Now every MLK Day, and I was at this game for the last 9 years. I was at this MLK game. What is it for the work? You know what I'm saying? I'm a season ticket holder.
Mm.
How you gonna not have an MLK game in the city of Atlanta? How is that possible? And you got an NBA team in Atlanta. How is that possible?
Hey, look.
I don't know
Hey,
what y'all do in the NBA, but I'm telling y'all right now, dog. Y'all messed up with that one. Y'all messed up with that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all messed up with that one. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm mad about that one. I'm upset right now. I'm upset about that one.
Rightfully so.
I'm upset about that one. So I'm putting them on blast because I thought that was a bad decision. I don't know who made that decision, but that was crazy right there. It didn't make any sense to me. So we're gonna wrap with this right here, man. We're going into the weekend, man, and I hope y'all guys have a great weekend. Like I said, I'm celebrating a birthday tomorrow, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna try to turn up a little bit, man. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just gonna stay at the crib. I don't really want to go nowhere. I just want to be at the house. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be at the house. I don't want to go out. Yeah. That's right, because what I'm doing is what I want to do, what I want to be tomorrow. I'm going to be inappropriate, okay? And I'm going to be at home, and I'm going to be inappropriate, okay? I'm going to be inappropriate, and it's not for kids. I'm going to be inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be freaking and having fun.
You trying to?
No, yeah. I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do everything I want to do without folks coming knock on the door, dog. But don't be inappropriate. You know what I'm saying?
You trying to 45? Hey! What I'm gonna do for you tomorrow, though? I got an appointment tomorrow. I got to be up at Golf Galaxy tomorrow. I got to go get fitted for my golf clubs.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta go
sir.
Right. But hey! I'm gonna go shout out to old Links of Freedom. That's the old veteran. They sponsor veterans for golf clubs. You get golf training and try to teach you how to play golf. And
I'm going next spring.
Hey, Isaac. I'll be back up there, Bellboy, again next spring, brother.
I'm going next spring.
Make sure y'all go on there and plug. Hey, look, since you talked to the vendor, go ahead and plug that Ununited, man. You can get that thing on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Plug.
Hey,
get that thing in there, dog. Go and pick that thing up.
I'm taking the book with me, baby. We going
out. That's
there.
right. So for our audience, man, if you got questions or concerns or comments, man, you can hit us at baldheadreasoner@gmail.com, and you can always reach us on YouTube at Baldhead Reasoner. Baldhead Reasoning. Every Friday night at 10 p.m. Tune in, check us out, man. We love y'all. Hope y'all support us, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe link, and we're gonna keep this thing going. And we look forward to seeing y'all soon, man. And I just want to say, hey, good night, fellas. I thank y'all, man. I love y'all, brothers, man. Appreciate y'all, baby.
Appreciate y'all.
Be blessed, man.
I'll be
okay.
Night.
Huh?
One time.
San Diego Monday night. Gotta go TDY.
Okay.